So this is version 2 of the Razer Kishi, which is a gaming controller add-on for your phone. This one here is the Android version. There's also an iPhone version as well too. And the reason for the two different versions is the connectivity to the phone port itself, as this is not a Bluetooth device. So let's just get that out of the way. Version 2, this was the version 1, which I also have, so we'll compare that one. But before this, they actually had what's called a Razer Jungle Cat, I think. I don't have that one. Razer's been good with their packaging. So. And voila. So more sturdy device. Comes with these little things. Not sure what these are for yet. Take out. No sticker. Thank you for choosing Razer. Just a quick manual. Oh, that's what those tabs are for. So this is version 2. This is at its collapsed state. This one here is version 1, which this really serves no purpose being like this, because you got to be connected to a USB-C on this Android version. This is not Bluetooth. Just a comparison of the back. And that's how far this one can stretch out. It's the old one. Using some tension. Not sure if that's an elastic or tension there. In terms of buttons, it seems more quiet. Oh, definitely a different click from version 1. Version 1. So the first version is a little bit cushy, almost like a membrane. This one here does have that click, if you like that. In terms of analog triggers, see, even the top button, that's clicky. Oh, and they have a add-on button there as well too. Just a comparison, this one's version 2, not top. So this is version 2, just original, softer, more clicky in the directional pad on the second version. It feels like it has less travel. So I wanted to see the weight difference between the two versions. This one's version 1, and it's about 159 grams. Version 2, so definitely lighter at 123 grams. So this is where it's going to be different for a lot of people using these attachments, is of course what you're going to use it for in terms of what kind of games and what kind of phone you use as well too. This one here is the Razer Phone 2, an old one but a good one, at least good for gaming and media as well too. Not the best for phones. But one of the criticisms of version 1 was how incompatible it was with a lot of the larger phones. And I think that's due to the fact that you have these guards on the top and bottom. So any larger, wider phones won't be able to be attached to this. So one of the things that bothered me about the first one as well too is just the flex on this. right? Because of these two, it's not an elastic, but it feels like it. So now let's compare that with version 2. It's got these rubber grips, that's why I had to kind of yank it out. This one doesn't, and it doesn't have the guards on both ends, so that you can easily snap it through. So if you had something wider, a wider phone, a bigger phone, you know, that should be able to fit, because there's nothing really blocking it from here as well too, right? In terms of the thickness, right, this is pretty much the maximum. This is a thick phone though, without its case. And to show you again, see, there's still some bend, but it doesn't feel as loose as the version 1. So after skimming through the manual quickly, it asks you to download the Razer Nexus app. Okay, so the Nexus app has these in the settings: streaming, remapping. So yeah, default right now, the M1 and M2 are just remapped to the X and A buttons. But there's all these ones that you can remap it to. I don't know if there's macros. Firmware, customer support, and so on. And the reason you need the Nexus app, because I'm on the Fortnite app right now here, just as an example, and it's not detecting the top buttons because it's just remapped to any other of the face buttons and directional buttons. If I click on this and click on M2, it doesn't. See, right now this default to X and Y. So I'm just running Fortnite right now, just to check the responsiveness. Again, this depends on your phone, your internet connection, if you're playing a live service type game. But like there, that's me switching my weapons, looking up and down. There's no drift or anything. I just got this, so this dead zone's pretty sharp. You definitely feel and hear the click, right? So version 2 of the Razer Kishi is definitely an improvement from the first version in that they have, you know, extra programmable buttons. I feel like it's a sturdier design. It does have more compatibility with the phones because of how it doesn't have these guards. So at the time of filming this, I haven't really seen any sales for this one here. So it's been at the regular price of what the version 1 has been. But the version 1 has been on sale very frequently in stores and online as well too, at half the price of the version 2. So, you know, it does have improvements on a lot of the things. If your phone's not compatible with this one, then you definitely need to get the version 2 if you have a larger phone. But besides that, you know, I think this is pretty good. Thanks for watching.